Okay, so hi, I'm Basic G Dot, and welcome back to my gaming guides. Here we go for part 3 of my Surviving Mars 535% difficulty playthrough. So here we go. So let's load the game. Sol 82.
Cold wave approaching. Breakthrough discovered.
Right. So here we go. Plutonium synthesis. And all that was. Yeah. I have seen this before. This breakthrough research before. And it's great. You know, you get more power produced when it's opened. You know, which is all very well and good, but then you have to maintain it. So, personally myself, I'd like to see more power production while it's closed. You know, even if it's just an extra 5 power. I mean, if this gives me 20 power extra when it's open, I still have to maintain it. So it's, yeah, it's not something I shall bother with, to be quite honest with you. Right, I want to research the machine parts factory. That's going to be quite important. Also the Moxie upgrade. Faster drones, that would be useful. Yeah, I'm doing the Martian patents. So yeah. So at the moment, all I can really do is just kind of wait, really, just for stuff to get done. At the moment I'm waiting for the medium dome to be researched. Once that gets done, then that's going to make a huge difference, because I'll be able to build my first dome, and I really want to get that done, if I'm honest. Let's get these metals. But in a way, as frustrating as it is, having to wait for stuff to get done, stuff to get researched, at least it gives me more time for me to get raw materials together. So at the moment I've got 292 concrete, and right, okay, so we've got a cold wave. Right, oh, no, that's going to stop working, it's going to freeze, and I've got no metals. That's it. That's going to freeze. Let's increase the service area. Will you be able to repair that in time? Maybe. No. Not now that that's needed to recharge. Too late. See, he just prioritises everything else. Hang on. That's now getting power?
Sector scan.
Oh, because it's frozen. Yeah. Yeah, so it's not giving enough power. But never mind. This isn't a big deal. This will carry on working as long as it's got enough power from these. Yeah. That's going to be frozen, but you know what? I'm still getting water from the moisture evaporator. So we're still making fuel, which is great news. Yeah, can't do nothing with that. Really wanted to carry on making concrete, but never mind. Yeah, let's get these metals. Right, we've got 9 polymers. I'd like to try and find some more polymers if I can. And see if there's any lying around. I don't think there is, to be quite honest. I think we might have had them all. Nope, we got some here. We've got some there, and we've got a few here. So I wouldn't mind them. I think those are polymers as well. Yep. It's a funny thing with polymers. It's like polymers are plastic. As far as I'm aware, they're like a plastic. So it's like plastic rains from the sky. So we'll put these metals possibly down here. No, I don't want to load the resource. I want to unload. once it's done that, I shall go and get those polymers. It's just waiting. Can't do nothing. I'm actually going to do an edit there, I think.
It's probably a good time to look at the colony statistics and address any goals and issues that we haven't so far.
Okay, so that would be useful. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, if I need to have 30 anomalies checked, I've done 40, so I should get a few points from that. So yeah, that should be a good thing. I've just done quite a long edit because it's taking a hell of a long time to get this medium dome researched. Interestingly, actually, I can see how much it would cost in materials for me to build that. It's interesting because not only do I get a medium dome, I get a trigon dome as well. I prefer the medium dome, to be honest. It's bigger. Probably be able to get more stuff in there. And yes, okay, it costs me a bit more in materials. At least I know I've got everything I need to better build that once it's done. So let's close that. So it's just a case of waiting and waiting and waiting, just for stuff to get done. The thing is I could rush all of this. I could outsource if I wanted to. Outsourcing is quite useful, can be later on in the game. So $200 million give me 1,000 points there straight off. But $200 million, you know, it's all money, and really don't want to waste any of it. It's one of those things that $200 million could be literally the difference between life and death, you know, for my colony. And I really don't want this to fail if I can help it. I want to give it, like I say, every opportunity to succeed if I can. Let's get these few odd metals here, because this is where I'm going to build my dome, in this area here. That's the plan anyway. So I want this cleared of anything that could potentially obstruct.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, I've nearly done all the sectors. I've only got 3 left, and that's it. That's everything scanned. Really wouldn't mind getting that concrete extractor going, but it's going to be a while before I get a rocket, and I really don't know what kind of resources I'm going to be able to afford to get. I mean, because I'm going to literally be putting everything into getting the dome built, making sure there's enough power for it, because I'm planning on using Stirling generators to power it to start off with. So it's going to be tough going, to be honest. I mean, Stirling generators from memory. Let me have a little look. Actually close. So let's just have a look. Stirling generators power. So I've got it there. To build one is 12 polymers and 6 electronics, and that'll produce 10 power, which is great. And it's, like I say, it's maintenance free. Now I know, I'm pretty sure that if I build on frozen ground, it's going to cost me more power to run the dome. I'm not exactly sure how much, but it's going to cost me more power. So therefore I will potentially need quite a few of those Stirling generators to start off with.
Scanned.
So it's going to be a case of just weighing up the pros and cons. What can I afford to do realistically? I've got fuel. That's a big deal. So yeah, so it's I'm not going to start doing anything up here until I've got that medium dome researched. Until that's done, then there's no point me doing anything. I shall probably build the dome over that concrete deposit, if I'm honest. Because if I do that, then I'll better get it you know, utilize this space a lot easier. So, as I say, it's just bloody waiting. We're getting there though. 63% done. As soon as this is done, I'm going to start building the dome. I won't mess about. It'll be there. Where are we? I'll try and get down here. I'm not sure whether I can or not, but because I think this here is uneven terrain. Where did it go? Hang on. Come back here. Don't know why he went up there. So let's see if I can get him to go down here. Try. No, he's not having it. I was kind of hoping I might be able to find a pathway. He just simply isn't one. This little bit of ground here is just too steep, too uneven for the rover. It's a bit, you know, I'd love to better scan this.
Sector scanned.
That would really help me so much. That is just how harsh and tough this game is. It really is quite brutal, this game, if I'm honest. Still making fuel. Excellent. See if I can get up to 400 fuel. That'll be enough for 5 rocket trips. Because I'm going to need to make a few rocket trips, I would have thought, when I first start off my colony. And fuel is going to be a big deal. We've still got 4 machine parts. That's alright, isn't it? This is holding up quite well, actually. And this could really help having 2 rovers, actually. Having one down here. I can have one up here to help build the colony. I'm not sure about building my first drone hub up there. I need to think that through. I'll do another little edit there, I think. Okay, so we're back now. So basically we're coming up to Sol 100, which is quite an important milestone because Sol 100...
Cold wave approaching.
Yeah, at Sol 100 I shall be getting my points for researching anomalies. So here we go.
The mission evaluation period is over, and the results are spectacular.
Ah, the near-endless list of discoveries has brought attention to the wonders of space and the understanding that the secrets of the universe are ours to discover. The people on Earth now know for sure that amidst the stars lies the path towards the future of a new human civilization, one united for a common goal. In fact, mission evaluation objective completed. You have analysed 40 anomalies out of the target 30. Final score 16,935 points. Do you know what? It really would be nice to get maybe some cash, or maybe some research points for that. Yes, I've got points, but they don't help me at all with the actually playing the game. The good news is this is about to get finished. So literally one more soul, and that should be ready to go at. I'm looking forward to that. Getting my first dome built. And to be honest, with previous games that I've played on this Surviving Mars, I've always started with a medium dome. It's just worth the extra effort and the patience and the time. It's just basic domes, they're okay, but they don't really, as far as I'm concerned, they don't cut the mustard. They're not big enough. If you want to build a nursery and a school and a university in there, it's like half of the dome. And then you need to put accommodation in there, you need to build a farm, you need to, there's so much to cram into such a small dome, and it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's just not big enough. So I'd rather have something a bit bigger. Okay, it needs a little bit more maintenance.
Complete.
There we go. Right. So it needs more maintenance, it needs more power, but it's just so much more fit for purpose. So here we go. Let's have a look. Domes. Medium dome. Where shall I put this? So this is crucially important, is where to put the dome. Now, let's have a look. No. Now, I think there. Yeah, that'll do. And I can build my pipes going down to this water here. The pipes are maintenance free, they don't cost me anything. So if I go into life support, pipes, transport water and oxygen, they don't cost me anything. The only thing I will need to do is build a water extractor here that will need machine parts to maintain it. So now what I need to do is build some storage depots. So I think the best thing to do is build them here. Right, so we've got metal, concrete, food, going to need food, rare metals, because I will be what's the word, exploiting this as soon as possible. Literally, I will have a factory built there, an extractor built there before the people get here. So literally the first thing they'll do is, let's go for the rare metals, because I need cash. Polymer depot, electronics depot, and a machine parts depot, and a fuel depot. Don't think I can use these yet. No, large storage. Okay, so first of all, to build the dome I need 150 concrete, 80 metals and 25 polymers. I don't have 25 polymers, I have 21, so I'm going to have to ship some polymers in. I've got the metals and the concrete, so the thing is I don't want to waste a rocket. So what I'm going to get on the rocket, how much cash have I got? 1.76 billion. So I need polymers, obviously, to build the dome, and then I need even more polymers to build the Stirling generators. Now the Stirling generators cost 12 polymers each and 6 electronics each. I want at least 5 Stirling generators to start off with, maybe 4 actually, because what I might do is, because I'm not sure how much power I'm going to need to run this. I don't know how much power I'm going to need to run this, because he won't tell you until it's built. I'm building on cold ground, and I know that's going to require more power, but how much more power I don't know. I think I'm probably only will need 4 Stirling generators to run this. I'm probably going to run my metals extractor with a solar panel, to be honest. May build a polymers factory, because I think I've researched that, but I need fuel for that, which means I need a fuel refinery. I need a moxie, which requires metals. I think moxies, you only need metals to build them, so that's great. Oxygen tank, metals. So right, so I need polymers, machine parts. How many polymers shall I get in? 60? Let's get in 50 polymers. How many have I got? 21. If I get 50, I'll need at least 48 to build 4, and I'll need electronics as well. So let's have a look. Cargo rocket. Let's go for 45 polymers. 46 at 25 electronics, or just 20? 25 electronics, and then I'll need machine parts. 10. I'd like some money left over. The thing is, let's just remember that, close. How many machine parts do I need to build a water extractor? So it's a life support. I need 2 machine parts to build that, and 1 to maintain it. And that gives me base production of 5 water. Right, okay. Needs 5 power as well. Which means I need a Stirling generator to run that as well. This isn't good. But, you know, whichever way it goes. So I need, what was that? 2 machine parts to build it. So, let's have a little looky. I might use this moisture evaporator, because I could use that to subsidise that. And also I'm going to be moving on to moisture evaporators anyway, eventually. So, let's have a look. Rocket. Let's go for 45 polymers. Make it 50. Let's go for 25 electronics. Back. And let's go for 15 machine parts. Make it 20, because I'll need machine parts to build the extractor, the metals extractor. So where's the rare metal extractor? I need 5 to build that, and 2 to maintain it. So I need even more. So where were we? 50 polymers, 20 machine parts, 25 electronics. That only gives me enough for 5 of these. I might be sacrificing some. 5 electronics plus 2 to build. Electronics, 5 machine parts to build, 2 to maintain. And that's the water extractor, 2 to build, 1 to maintain. Polymers. And how much is a moisture evaporator? 200 million. That's a gamble. It's a gamble I'm not willing to take. But I am doing research in the Martian patents. So I will be getting some money soon. Let's launch it. I'm going to chance it. Right, cold wave. I'll still be making fuel. We've got plenty of fuel, which is good. So now, whilst I'm waiting for that rocket, let's start getting some stuff up here. I need concrete. Where's the concrete? Right. Get you up here. And start building this dome. That's it. You can start coming up here, and we'll get, you know what, I wouldn't mind allocating some of those drones, some of these drones to the other drone. So let's reassign a couple. So you got 5 and you got 6. 6 is enough for up here. Because I'm going to start building this dome now. So Moxie, life support. How many do I need? How much oxygen will that make? Production of 2 oxygen. This needs 1 oxygen to make that. So to be honest, 1 Moxie would do, but I always build 2. I think 2 would suffice. So let's build 2, because I need to store it as well. It doesn't like me building on cold terrain. Cold terrain. Ah, because we've got the cold wave. That should be alright afterwards. It wants to be. If I remember rightly, I can't... Well, I'm not sure. I see. So you're building that. Rocket's nearly here. Bloody cold waves. Here we are. Let's drop this rocket down here. Actually, no, let's move this out of the way because I want to move him closer. We got that dead drone, haven't we? I'd like to get rid of that. So what I'll probably do is build 4 Stirling generators down here. 1, 2, 3, 4 Stirling generators to power the dome. I think that should be enough. I mean, I can always open them if I need to. Right, so we've got more than enough concrete. Don't need any more of that. So let's set up metals. So we need resources. We need 80 metals. Come on. Unload resources, that's it. And then we need the 25 polymers. Yeah, I almost forgot about that, but luckily we've got some polymers already, so it should be enough. See, the good thing with these Stirling generators is you can always open them if you need to. Alright, they need to be maintained, but at least it's a bit of an emergency situation you can use, a thing that you can use to get power if you need it. I should be glad when this cold wave's finished. See, a meteor storm would be handy right now, in the right place. How are we getting on for this research? Nice. And this is nice as well. What have we got here? Archaeology. I'm going to research that for now. Because one of the first things I'll do... Hang on a minute. Do you know what? I'm not. I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm going to research this. Yes. Because I'm going to need people. I never did... Hang on. Close. Wrong one. I never did... Did I research that in the end? No, I never did do this. Never mind. I wanted to get that. The life from Mars, the more applicants will start to appear on Earth thing. But, you know... I'm only going to better get 12 people down here anyway. Right, so we've got enough metals to get that done, so... Let's grab you and have you go in there for now, just for the second, for the moment. I need 25 polymers. I'll do. And then we unload that up here. And I should have this built pretty sharpish. I just literally need 25 polymers, job done. And what we got left? Right. So that's the cold wave done. God for that. So that's finished. Whew. Right, life support. Moxie, why are you saying cold terrain? So I've built these on cold terrain before in other areas. So maybe there then. How annoying. At least the pipes ain't going to cost me nothing.
Milestone achieved. We have an oxygen shortage. We have a water shortage. We have a power shortage.
Right, so I need to get down there and get some polymers. How many have we got there? 44. Don't think I've got enough somehow. But that might not be the end of the world. Let's get you launched. Because it ain't going to be too long before this is done. And I'll have another 500 million. I'll get some more polymers. I haven't got any metals. Oh well. Problem is now is I'm not going to be able to make any fuel. So why aren't you repairing that? To include, expand that service area. Power shortage, I know. These ain't going to last very long. In fact, that one needs to be repaired now. So, okay, I'm not going to be able to make any more fuel. Well, I've got enough for 6 rocket trips, which should be enough to get me going. Right, let's get down here. get some metals.
Dust storm approaching.
Oh, that's handy. Nice useful little dust storm. Let's just see how much power this needs. 48. That's not quite as bad as I thought. I thought it would be worse than that. So I should better get away with 3 of these. I'm going to get rid of this for now. I think 3 Stirling generators opened will do the job, because that will give me 60 power. And I need... let's start building some stuff. I don't want apartments. Living quarters only use 1 power. And I only need 1 for the moment. What do you mean cold terrain? You're on about. Oh, you know why? Because there's no power yet, that's why. But it will still let me build. Well, that's interesting. So let's build you anyway. And life support, we need a farm. A grocer. A diner. At least 1 diner. Refine an infirmary. And then we need a research lab. At least 1. And that takes 5 power. So this is it. You know, I've got to think about all the things that take power. Research lab takes 5 power. Living quarters take 1. What else we got? Infirmary takes 2 power. Grocery doesn't take any. Diner takes 2 power. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 10 power. I need. Sorry. Farm doesn't take any power. Needs concrete though. This needs electronics to build this. I might not have enough. Or I might do. See, you can see it's very, very basic indeed. I've got very little in here. An infirmary, farm. You know, it is very, very basic and simple. Where are we? We got metals down here. Let's get them up here. So with the metals I can get this finished. Come on, up you come. That's it. And then I'll go down and get some electronics, which I shall need. These will only take 6 electronics each, which is cool. And I've got 29. Oh dear. That's 18. That's 18. 18 I need. I'm not going to use anything else there. So 18. I'll have 12 electronics left, and I need 8 to build my research lab, which is, you know, quite important. Let me just have a little look through. Is there anything else I need to build? School I don't need. No. Security station, no. Diner, no. Spacebar, no. So I don't need any of these. What I would like to do is build some decorations. And I'll put them... no, just one little farm. Garden. Good. Let's turn that round. Hang on. Garden can go in there. I want a lake, because I quite like the lakes. I think they're very lakey. Hang on, let's come out. What is the problem there? Oh, I see. Lake. Garden. And alleys. So it's always worth putting in some decorations, just to, you know, improve the comfort. And they don't cost a lot. You know, a little bit of concrete here and there. It's not going to break the bank. And I've got the resources for the moment. Another garden. Hang on, didn't mean to do that. It's good. Doink. And a small garden. So once I get some power going, right, let's go and get some electronics. I'll get all of them up here. At the moment, this seems to be running. But then once I get the dust storm, that might change things a bit. Yeah. Machine parts. I need to think very carefully about that. Because I need machine parts to build my water extractor. I might turn off this. I've got 500 water. I'm going to leave it running for now. But I don't want to waste any more machine parts. They're critically important. That's nearly had it. Yeah. Right, okay, let's get back up here. Right, you've got electronics there. I need all of the electronics unloaded here. No, not there. There. And those electronics will then build. Let's increase the range. We'll then build my Stirling generators. So we get some power. Power! Another thing I want to do is build some pipes from here. Right, so that's been built. Just run a pipe straight over there. That'll do. Doink. And then we've got... No, we haven't got any power for it. This could be a little issue. Because I might not have enough polymers to build a Stirling generator for this. I might have to pinch... I can't really afford to pinch any power from that. I can provide 60 power, but I need 10 to run everything that's in here. Oh dear. I need another Stirling generator to run the extractor down here. The water from down all the way down here. And machine parts. I'm tempted really to build one here. It's a lot closer. And it'll do for now. I don't like, even though it's zero maintenance, the problem is, you see, is I could build a water extractor down here and have a large supply of water for quite some time, but it's a long way away and it's an easy thing for me to forget about, and I don't want to be in a position of panic situation. This will give me some water for now, and to be honest with you, I think it will be, I can always use that other water as a backup, as an emergency. That would, I guess it's a kind of a last resort. So I'm going to build a water extractor here. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, doink. Is that the right way round? No, let's do something different. Turn it round so it's facing that way. Yeah, let's do that. And then we want pipes going in. And then we need machine parts. I might need to get more polymers from Earth. So let's load all those machine parts. Because what I'm going to do is probably turn this off. Because I've got 520 fuel, which is a lot. That's enough for 6 rocket trips. 6 should be enough to get the colony established, get more raw materials in. And this is very slowly getting built, which doesn't surprise me. I haven't got enough power for this yet. Yeah, what I'm going to do is get some more. How much power does that need? 5 power. These need 2 power each. Although, when you get a cold wave, they require more power. And they don't work during a dust storm neither. So this is where... Alright, so I've got 150. That's useful. I'm glad I did that storage research now. Martian paintings is nearly done, which is useful. I'm going to have enough power in a minute. I need concrete. So let's load some of that concrete. Let's unload that up here. Certainly needs a lot of resources, doesn't it? Have I got any polymers lying around that I've missed? No, none there, nothing there. All there. And yet it says I've got 10 polymers. It's probably counting the stuff that they're carrying. So I might have 7 there, but there might be some that they're carrying. Or yeah. So that's been built, that's good. Still don't have enough power, but I'm not going to open these until I need to. So we've got concrete, which will enable these to get built. And let's unload these machine parts now. There.
Research complete.
Good. So we've got Martian patents done. Let's go and get some more concrete. I might get some more metals as well. How are we off for metals? We're alright. Smashing the concrete. I need machine parts. But we should have enough concrete to keep us going for the moment. Plenty of fuel. Right, that's had it. That's died. That's about to die. In fact, I want to turn that off now. And I'll turn that off. How much water we got stored? I'm going to let that fill up. Shall I turn all of this off? Yeah, let's turn all of it off. Because what will happen is they'll get maintained, and I don't want them maintained, any of it. At the moment, I've got enough fuel to be going on with. So let's load more resources. I hate it when it does that. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, I'll bring all this concrete. Well, I'm going to fill this up and bring this up here. Right, so let's get you up here. Get you unloading. That's it. So we've got concrete up here now. Electronics, 4 left. So what are you using electronics for? Ah, to build this. Right, just about enough. Interesting. I hope. Yes. And we got concrete to build that. Good. But you're not building this, are you? Oh, because you need concrete. Okay, no. Concrete everywhere. All this needs concrete as well. So I'm thinking my next rocket. Right, research complete, Martian patents. Should I do another Martian patents? I'm tempted, you know. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Active research.
I'm going to do that. The reason why is the extra money will come in handy. I'd love to do the machine parts factory, but it takes a lot of power, and I'm just not in no position to be able to do that yet. Or use that. Alright, I'll have to get machine parts in, but looking at the things I need machine parts for, this, the rare metals extractor. Alright, let's get that here, because that is quite important. I need that to be running. I need power for that. So things I need power for. This needs 48 power, 49. I've got insufficient power because I haven't opened these yet. But then I haven't got any people living there. So there's no point me opening this up and using this. I've got 60 power there that I can use. But there's no point me running this. In fact, actually I wouldn't mind turning that off. Because while it's turned on... Hang on. Good, you're still building that. I'm pleased about that. That's built. With the building turned off, it's not going to be maintained, and I don't want it maintained until it needs to be. So what am I going to need? That's still not being built. which is really annoying me now. I want that built. Let's reduce down the service area and let's concentrate on getting this built. I want that water extractor built. That's it. Good lads. Go and get the concrete for me. Good. Water extractor, that's done. So now I need to think about power. Just think very carefully here. How much power do I need? That needs 5. This isn't built, but it needs to be. So let's increase that service area. Put that there. So it's in a position where that's being built. 20 metals. But I've got them. Just. So let's go and load up some more metals. How much concrete have I got left? 51. I wouldn't mind getting this going again now. Because 51 concrete ain't going to last long. Which means I need to bring some... Right. Let's get some metals first. And you'll be thinking about another rocket. So let's get the rocket. Let's think, close. And I'm doing another Martian patents, aren't I? Moxie upgrade, yeah. No. Yeah, that archaeology. I want that later on. But I need to do research first. Let's just leave it for the moment. Yep. So I need a rocket. I need machine parts. Do I need machine parts? What do I need machine parts for? To run this. Run and maintain that. Run and maintain that. So it's power that I need really, isn't it? And that takes 5 power. You've got to remember that all of this will need more power. You see, that needs 8 power because it's on frozen ground. So I need to build at least 3 more of these. She's another 36 polymers and electronics to go with them. That I'm going to run with the solar panel. We'll forget about that. That needs 8. 2. You know what one Moxie would probably do? Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll build one more Stirling generator and share it between these two. Because one Moxie will do for now. Right, so one Stirling generator would be 12 polymers. I need to maintain the building, so let's make it 20 polymers. 20 polymers. 20. And I need 6 electronics, so let's make that 10. Maybe 15. 15. Okay, do I need machine parts? No. Launch. So yeah. So the electronics will be there to maintain this. I need that maintained. I'm getting close now to getting some people in. This is getting built. Pleased to see that getting built. And I shall use a solar panel to run that. Although I don't know how much power does that need. Come on, tell me. How much power do you need? 10? 8 power. So I need 2 solar panels to maintain that. Okay, that's fine with me. So 1 and
Meteor shower
Ooh.
incoming.
Definitely ain't going to get any people in until that's done. I need more metals, which are there. So unload, resources, here. Need more concrete. This could be very interesting. It could be useful or difficult at the same time. If I get a meteor shower hitting here, that could be game over, really. Right, let's load up a few of these machine parts. If I say 5, I'll do, and then unload down here, because I'm going to wake up that concrete extractor. I haven't got any polymers though. Well, I'm not overly bothered about running any of that. Fuel is not essential right now. I need concrete. Okay. Back there. And until we get some people, we turn this off. And that. And that. And that. And that's turned off. Keep it all turned off because we don't want it maintained unnecessarily. Thing is, I've just got to realise and remember this stuff needs maintaining. Right, so everything is turned off. The only thing that's not turned off is that. Right, we've got a rocket. Let's get the rocket landed. Doink. And we have machine parts here. So let's turn this back on. And we need that there. Repairing that. Forget about that. That's low priority. That's it, good boy. Get that repaired. It's nearly daylight. Good. We get some concrete. Don't know how much is left in there, but hey ho. If I have to, I'll get some more. Now we increase the priority on this. Let's get everything unloaded. So I've got 20 polymers coming and electronics. 20 electronics and some machine parts. Yeah, good. Still not quite ready to get this activated yet. Where are you? You're there with nothing. So let's load up with some concrete. Unload resources when you're full. So you literally got 29 concrete. Okay. Unload that there. And that'll finish this building then. That'll finish all the decorations. Literally all I've got to do is turn it on. I don't need power yet. Good. Good. See, this is going to be so useful having this here, because this will maintain everything. I've got 6 polymers here. That's very useful indeed. I've got 26 polymers. Is that fully unloaded yet, that rocket? Yeah, they're all gone, the polymers. Be interesting to see what this meteor storm brings, to see if it's going to cause me issues. So what do I need polymers for? I need polymers to build a Stirling generator to supply this and this. I don't really like that, but I don't really think I've got much choice, because I haven't got enough power between these three. 48 power, require power. I can produce 60. That requires 5. That requires 1, 2, 2. So that's 9, 10. 10 power. 1. Let's do the maths. 2, 4, 9. 2, 4, 9, 10. 10 power. 48 plus 10 is 58. I've got 2 power spare. So I could open up these 3. I really wish I didn't have to build another Stirling generator, but if I build one next to this, I know what to do. I'll build one next to it, feed an extra 2 power into this, then these, I can take 2 power from that. The rocket is ready to launch. Let's get you up in the sky. So I'll put a Stirling generator here. There. And then what we do is we load up with polymers. I only want 12 really. No, more than that. How many have we got there? 20? 20 polymers. Thinking about fuel. I'm alright for fuel, but it ain't gonna last forever. Electronics, got quite a few of them. That'll do. 16. Then we want electronics. I might as well take all of them, because I don't use them for anything else down here. So we've got 4 polymers down there. I'll leave them there. They're kind of like an emergency supply. And we're starting to make some concrete now, which is good. I haven't got any fuel up here, but I'm not overly concerned about that. This is not getting built because I haven't got the stuff for it yet. So let's run some cables. Don't like big long cables like this, but hey ho, it is what it is. Right, that's good. On that, I want a cable from there to there, and from there to there, and I want some storage. I want a water tower, all important water tower. Problem is, I've got to block myself in on iDiv. Actually, that's not the end of the world, because I only need to be covering there. That'll do. That's it. How are we off for metals? 118. Surprising how quickly you can get through metals. That's how we off for polymers. We've got 14 polymers. And the electronics, let's unload them there. Unload resources. That's alright actually, because with the polymers, with the electronics, I can run this. And there's always the slim chance of a drone hub, which requires metals and 8 electronics, and I've got 12. I'll definitely think about that. Right, so no anomalies. That's a bum. Never mind. Really would like some anomalies, but never mind. That's getting done. So now I need to think about getting some people in. Right. This is useful, you see, because I can always open this and get an extra 10 power in emergencies, which is very useful indeed. Right, so we need people. So let's passenger rocket. Actually, before we do that, before we get some people, let's just look at what we've got in the way of resources. Okay, 14 polymers, 12 electronics, 12 machine parts. So the machine parts will be enough to maintain this. This is critical. So we need water. And also this is quite important as well. I'm not going to bother making fuel for the moment, although that is something I shall be considering quite soon. Well, in the not too distant future. We're okay for fuel. We've got enough for 5 trips. Okay, so we get some people in. Here we go. Right, so we need everybody, all traits, as many people as possible. Let's review. So, sexy, lazy, gaming, scientist. Not interested. I want people that are professional. Well, you're sexy, but at least there's nothing bad about you. I need geologists. Enthusiastic geologists. Medic. I might come back to you. Botanist, definitely. Gambler, workaholic, part animal. Now, I believe I've got a genius here somewhere. I need to find this genius, because that will give me valuable research points. Where are you? Composed, no specialisation. Engineers, I don't need them right yet. Come on, where's this bloody genius? Scientist, survivor. What can I do with that? Scientists at this part of the game are incredibly important. Celebrity. So I'll have you, even though I don't need engineers yet. You'll generate money for me. And you know what? I don't care if it's 10 million a day. There's something. Scientist. I'll have another scientist, but he's lazy. So I need a botanist, really. It's amazing how quickly your colonists get filled up. Still trying to find this genius. He's here somewhere. I remember that. Oh, where are you? Might not even have one. Genius, where are you? If I don't find him, to be honest, that's not the end of the world, because I've got that celebrity and he'll generate funding. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine with me. So we got one. We need botanists. We got 2 botanists. Yeah. I need at least 2 botanists. Geologists are important because I need to make money. I've got this engineer because you ain't going to be much good for anything, but at least you'll be making money for me. How many botanists have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3 botanists. Don't know if I need 3 botanists. It's geologists I need, really. I could do some more medics as well. If I've only got 1 medic, then that'll just have to do. There he is. Looks like I've only got 1 medic. Never mind. Okay, it's back. Scientist, nerd, rugged, lazy. Botanist, fit, loner. Contract, rugged, vegan. Nerd, party animal, gambler. Workaholic, enthusiastic, gamer. Okay, you won't be able to do much gaming, mate, but I like the workaholic and the enthusiastic parts of you. And composed. Geologist. Got no more medics. How many botanists have we got? We got 1, 2. 2 botanists. Wouldn't mind another one, really. Because I think I've got 3 geologists. I wouldn't mind one more geologist, if I'm honest. have you. And I'll have you as well. No, not you, because I'm not having you eating all my grub. So how many botanists? We got one. How many scientists? We got 1, 2, 3 scientists. Okay. And how many geologists? 1, 2, 3. 3 geologists. And then botanists. How many? 1, 2. 3 botanists. Don't really want any more botanists. If anything, I want more geologists. So let's get a gambling geologist and maybe another scientist. Let's see what kind of scientist we can get. An alcoholic scientist? Oof. Nerd, rugged, lazy. Okay. Don't like a lazy because it's just the performance of these lazy ones is just so low. And I need people that are just going to come in and just get on and get the job done. I might go for an alcoholic. Nerd, rugged, lazy. No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for that one because he ain't got a drink problem. And he is rugged. So let's launch. That's it. Okay. Let's launch anyway. What the hell's the problem? Oh, because I've got everything turned off. Well, that's fine. Let's turn everything on.
Great dust storm approaching.
Great. These won't work in a dust storm. This is going to be a major problem. I need this done. Come on. I've got no stored oxygen. I've made a cock up there. People could die. Damn. What I might do is delay landing the rocket. Yeah. Until I've got enough oxygen. I know they'll die, people could potentially die, but let's keep this turned off for the moment. Now I'm going to delay landing the rocket. See if I can get as much oxygen stored as possible, because I simply can't have people dying of oxygen deprivation because I forgot. Let's turn it off. Turn you off. I'll leave you to store that water. I don't like only having one water tower there. Let's make 2. Yeah, I think I'm doing the right thing. Because if I delay landing the rocket, then but I can't delay it indefinitely because the people will die on it. So it'll be a case of I may just have to just land it and just see what happens. Let's just see how much oxygen we can get stored first. The good news is at least I've got enough power for the moment. Still not enough power for this dome, but I shall open up these Stirling generators. Right, I'm not going to land the rocket yet. Hang on, how can I leave it for? 118 hours. So one soul is 25. Yeah, 1 sol is 25 hours, so that's 50 hours. So I might be able to land it at the end of the dust storm. With this turned off, I shouldn't use any oxygen. Yeah. So it's not as bad as I thought. I can just leave that rocket, don't land it. Turn that off. Don't want it maintaining. No point maintaining it if it doesn't need it. I need a storage area for a dumping site for this. Let's put one, not there, maybe here. Yeah, because the plan is that I might start putting moisture evaporators in. I've got one, but it requires power. Yeah, this isn't going to last forever. I might just turn it off for now. There's no point using water, because this will run in a dust storm. These won't, but this will. So we've got 104 hours. So I'm going to do an edit there. I should be back in a minute. Okay, so I should be okay, because I've got 64 hours for the passengers on board the rocket before they start to die. But the Great Dust Storm is only going to last for 1 sol and 20 hours. So I think it was a maximum of 2 sols. So I should still be okay. I should better land that rocket after the dust storm. To be honest, that was a little bit of a gamble, because if the dust storm had lasted a lot longer, or a bit longer than the 2 sols, then I would have been in trouble. And I really don't want these people to die. So now I've just got to wait for 2 sols. How are we getting on with these Martian patients? Nearly there. Yeah, that's cool. Gonna need that money. Because what I'll probably do is land the rocket here. Let's go and get some fuel. And let's do a bit of a two-way thing on this. Oh, and I shouldn't have done that. Let's do it again. Let's unload there. And that will get the fuel ready for when the rocket lands. How are we off with polymers? We've got 14 polymers. We've got some down there, which I'm going to be possibly using to make more fuel. And I've got a few machine parts. How many have we got? 12 machine parts. We've got some there, and I think there are some down here. Yeah, we've got 3 down there. So, yeah. Can't make any concrete because it's not making enough power. Great. And I need a dumping site, so I might as well. Yeah. Actually, let's get rid of that. Let's build a dumping site here. Here. Bloody dust storm. So these are being maintained and they're not being used, so let's turn them off. Got 140 concrete, 91 metals. So I'll do an edit there probably.